Hi everybody, welcome back. My name's Lorna. I'm a psychotherapist and a yoga teacher, and now more than ever, and I mean right now, is it important for me to be explaining to people and communicating why the tools of yoga will help our mental health, because it helps my mental health, and also the people that I'm really blessed to work with in charities around the country and training people. Who are therapists and counsellors who now have more of an interest than ever in working with the body, all of our bodies, as a tool to keep ourselves well, especially now with anxiety, depression and trauma. Welcome today. So we're going to begin by coming into a comfortable seated position. Comfortable seated position. And I'd like you just to check out how you can make yourself feel more comfortable right now. What might that be? You might want to itch your nose. And by the way, you don't have to sit cross-legged like a yogi under the banyan tree in Nepal somewhere. Sit on a seat. Sit wherever you're going to feel more comfortable right now. Beginning to notice your breath. You may notice your spine lengthening, the front of your body opening. Take your attention to the points where your body is in contact with the floor, with the earth. Eyes open, closed, or somewhere in between, you choose. Beginning to notice the inhalation. Taking gentle inhalations, noticing the cool air entering your nostrils. And when you're ready, exhale. Just let this flow naturally. Being curious and noticing your natural breath. I'm going to ask you to gently lengthen the exhalation. Just subtly, it reduces anxiety. It impacts our parasympathetic nervous system. So simply by lengthening our exhalation, we come away from a fight-flight response into a more rest, relax, digest. So connecting with your breath. Noticing how you can merge with your breath, connecting with your breath. I'm going to ask you to inhale, calm. And when you exhale, release and relaxation. Just noticing a wave of relaxation from the head flow right down like a wave down into the earth, into the ground under you. Inhale, calm. Exhale, relaxation. Inhale, calm. And actually I'd like you to begin to tighten up. Tight, squeeze, 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 squeeze in the shoulders. Squeeze the fists, arms. Pull the belly button back. Tight. And release. Flow with this. So inhale, calm. Like a wave. Bring the squeeze in, because we're all stiff, tight, holding that tension in our bodies now. Together. Like a wave. Everyone together now. Inhale, calm. Get to the top of the wave. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Even your face. Go on, scrunch it up. Squeeze. Exhale. Continue with this in silence for 3 rounds. And if you like, and when you're ready, just beginning to bring some circles into the neck. So you'll hear some creaks and pops and cracks. Just slowly, in any direction, then you take it in the other direction. And again, mine is crunching like, I don't know, like squeezing a packet of crisps. So we're holding, we're all holding a lot of anxiety and tension in our bodies right now. So just noticing, and not going to an edge where we're going to really hurt ourselves, really backing off from that and just being curious about maybe how, and noticing how that might feel in one direction in the neck to the other direction. Okay. So the phrase stiff as a board is how I feel right now, stiff. And I think people think yoga teachers are all these bendy things. Well, I'm not. I'm human and I stiffen up really quickly, especially right now. So now I'd invite you to bring your hands, if you like, and when you're ready, to your knees. And we're going to begin to make some circles. Around, lean back. Just go in any direction you choose, you decide. And just noticing the spine lengthens. Just going round in circles. Go to the edge of where you can breathe, the ribs. Just noticing I can really feel that in my hips. I'm going to really pull back in my spine as well, just to create some movement. So if you like, and when you're ready, you might want to inhale back for half the circle, exhale forward. Eyes open or closed, you choose, you decide, or halfway. So just taking your attention to where you're feeling that edge. So I'm feeling that on my upper spine, which I really want to be moving, and really in my hips. Just being curious about that, and if you like, and when you're ready, taking that in the other direction. Just playing with, can you bring your breath into this? Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, really. Inhale up, go at the edge. Exhale down. Okay. And with your hands still on your knees, just give them your knees a bit of a rub and just see if you can notice the temperature of your hands on your knees. And sometimes we notice and sometimes we don't, and that's okay. And if you like, and when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to bring your chin to your chest and curl your spine back. And if you like, and when you're ready, pull forward, taking the chin up, lengthening through the front of the body. Smile, big smile. Pull it back, arch the spine, really pulling on the knees, if you like, and when you're ready, inhale, smile, open the front of the body, exhale, pull it back. Remember, longer exhalation is going to reduce our anxiety pretty much straight away. Inhale. I'm really noticing and being curious about the tension, the clicks and pops in the upper back, spine. Really arch the spine, pull it back. You might want to pull the belly button back to the spine. And one more time, inhale up, smile, stretch the face, take the eyes up, and exhale, arch the spine back. And coming back to neutral. And if you like, and when you're ready, taking one hand, place it on the floor, and the other hand we're going to inhale. Coming over the side, opening the side of the body, just as if there's a little magnet in this hip, pulling that down to the centre of the earth. The gaze is up. Smile. Look at the ceiling. Exhale. Longer exhalation again. Longer exhalation to reduce our anxiety. Inhale. Remember, there's a magnet in that side hip pulling down to the earth. Lengthen from the hip to the armpit. Armpit to the elbow. Elbow to the wrist. Wrist to wiggly the fingers. Can you take the gaze either forward or eyes to the sky? Exhale. And again, come in contact with the earth, with the hand. I can feel the coolness of the mat. Inhale. Exhale. longer exhalation. Impacts on nervous system, reduces anxiety. Inhale. Oh, really noticing a lengthening and a softening on the ribs. Exhale back. Paint the rainbow this time. Paint the rainbow like that, like the Skittles are. Inhale. Rainbow paint. Exhale. Contact with the earth. Other side. Inhale. You want to look at your fingers, give them a wiggle. Really noticing the lengthening to the side ribs. Clicks, pops. And if you like, and when you're ready, just bring some circles into those shoulders. We hold tension in our shoulders. So I can really notice that this side needs a little bit more attention here. So you choose which side you want to do the shoulder roll on. And you might want to even bring your fingertips to your shoulders and really lengthen through the whole side of the body. That's quite nice for me right now. And you choose which way you want the circles to go. So as if you've got like chunky chalks here and you're drawing circles, you might take one in one direction and one in the other direction. Excellent. Just shake your arms out. Shake your arms out. Again, with anxiety, we're producing a lot of adrenaline and cortisol now, everybody. Okay? So we need to shake that out. So I want you to shake it on. Can you shake into your shoulders? And shake your head a bit. Oof. Excellent. Let's get rid of that. Brilliant. So if you like and when you're ready, I'm now going to ask you to bring one leg forward. Actually bring both legs forward. And I want you to just put some circles in your ankles. Got some clicks and pops. Right? Oof. And as if you're doing pedals up and down. Oof. Noticing a lengthening at the top of the foot. Okay. Just give your toes a bit of a wiggle. Send your brain into your toes. See if you can starfish them out, squeeze them in. Starfish them out. Inhale. Squeeze it back. Okay. So if you like and when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to bring one of your feet in to the inside of the upper thigh, right? And I'm going to also ask you to sit on a cushion, something higher to raise your hips. It helps us lengthen our spine. So if you like, and the foot can be straight in front, it can be a bit out to the side. You make yourself more as comfortable as you can right now. So with the foot that's outstretched, it's not having a sleep. We're going to pull it back and keep it awake. It's awake, okay? So if you like and when you're ready, we're going to inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Right, now forward fold, you'll see people on the internet folding straight over. That's not happening for me today. In fact, it's never happened, okay? So we're just going to go, we want to keep our spine straight, not bending over. Arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Remember, longer exhalation. When we're super anxious, we blow it out. Inhale. Exhale, fold. You might walk your fingers like a millimetre forward on your exhalation. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Let your neck be soft. Let the head just fold down like it's hanging like a mango, not off a mango tree. Inhale. Exhale. Soften on the exhalation. Inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. And if you like, and when you're ready, just walking your hands back, lengthening the spine. We'll do that on the other side. So give the legs a little bit of a waggle again, a little bit of a move. Bringing the other foot in. You know which foot that is. Raise the hips. And just taking a moment to make the foot that's outstretched active. So pull it back. We're not doing ballet. Okay. Hands to the side. Smile. You may notice your spine lengthening. The front of your body opening. And if you like and when you're ready, inhale. Take the gaze up, smile. Exhale, fold forward. Let the hands come to wherever they go. Maybe back off a little bit so you can lengthen the spine. Inhale, lengthen. eyes open or closed or halfway, you decide. Exhale, just fold. You might move 10% of a millimetre forward. Inhale. Lengthen the spine, soften the neck. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Blow it out. Blow it out. Longer exhalation. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And if you like, and when you're ready, just slowly, like itsy bitsy spider, just walk the hands back. And if you like, and when you're ready, we're going to do a nice twist now. So, I'd like you to bring one heel in and take the other heel over. If that's not possible, the other alternative is you can just leave the leg out and bring one heel over the knee. In fact, we'll start there. So have one leg out and bring the other heel over the kneecap. Hands just below the knees, the kneecap, and I'd like you to really just give your belly a little move, right? So we know it's there and we'll create a bit of space. Lengthen the spine. Outstretched foot is active. Inhale, lengthen. Brilliant. Now I'd like you to take the knee that's up, the hand of that side, take it behind you as a support and to lengthen your spine, okay? Now with the other hand, I want on the other side, that magnet in that hip is pulling down to the centre of the earth, okay? So we're going to lengthen from the hip to the armpit, armpit to the wrist to the fingers. The foot's active. We're going to inhale, lengthen, exhale, twist over. So bring that arm over to it, whatever feels right for you. You might want to grab a hold of that kneecap, pull yourself back, get a hold of your trousers or your leggings, pull yourself round, take yourself this way, whatever feels right for you right now. Okay, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gently twist from the lower spine. Keep the gaze down, gentle on the neck. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist from the lower spine. Gaze is down and back. For the third and final time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Okay, slowly unravel. Whoop. Just noticing that in the spine. I can really feel that in my upper spine where all my tension's being held. Okay, let's do it on the other side. So take the heel over to that knee. Move your belly around so we can create a bit of space. Hands below that kneecap. Lengthen the spine. So you may notice you're able to create space at the front of your body and lengthen your spine. The knee that's up, take that sided hand behind. Oof, take that behind. And there's gravity pulling down in a magnet from this hip to the centre of the earth and extend from the hip to the armpit, lengthen up the side ribs, armpit to the wrist, wrist to the fingers. And if you like, and when you're ready, we're going to twist off. So you can bring the elbow to the other side of the knee. If that feels right, you can just grab a hold of the knee from the outside, get a hold of your leggings, pull yourself round, and just smooth the belly around a little bit towards that side of the high knee. So 3 times again. Remember, the outstretched foot is active. So we're going to inhale, lengthen, and smile. Gaze down, exhale. Remember, anxiety, blow it out. 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen, smile, exhale. Gaze is down and back. Twisting from the lower spine. You're like a tea towel that's twisted up, and it's like a tea towel that we've done twisted like this. Spine, inhale, lengthen, twist from the lower spine. So when you move the belly button a little bit, take it round. And slowly release. So you may notice your back talking to you right now. Sometimes we notice and sometimes we don't. I've got lots of like a crunchy bag of crisps going on. So now, just give your fingers a wiggle, toes a wiggle. Excellent. I'd like you to pull one heel in towards the buttock, the other under towards the hip here, okay? And then with the foot that's still out there, I want you to bring that heel to the other side of the knee. Again, taking the hands below the kneecap, opening the front of the body. You may notice your spine lengthening, shoulders widening, shoulder blades gently tucking in together, chin's parallel with the floor, smile. And if you like, and when you're ready, taking the hand that's on the side of the knee that's up behind you, and then inhale, extend from the hip to the armpit. Send your brain to your armpit, armpit to your wrist, wrist to your fingers, lengthen. Inhale, just move the belly over, around a bit, and then taking the arm back round. So we do 3 breaths here. Inhale, lengthen, smile, exhale, gaze down and back, twist. Like a rolled up tea towel, the bottom of the rolled up tea towel. Inhale, lengthen, smile, exhale, twist. Longer exhalation. Inhale, lengthen, smile, gaze down, twist. Slowly release. Ooh, slow-mo, feel that. So we're going to reverse that now. So the other heel will now be on the outside of that knee. And again, take your hands just below the kneecap, lengthen the spine. So you may notice space at the front of your body. You may notice your spine lengthening. And if you like, and when you're ready, we're going to take the hand that on the side of the knee that's up behind us for support. I'm on my fingers, I'm not flat. So whatever's right for you. I'm going to inhale, hip to armpit, brains in our armpit, armpit to our wrist, brains in my wrist, that's my wrist and they're my fingers. Inhale, exhale, bringing the elbow to the inside of the knee or getting a hold of your trouser, whatever feels right. It can be different on either side. Just move your belly, smooth your belly over around there. Inhale, lengthen, smile. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Pause. Longer exhalation. Longer the better. Inhale. For the last time. Exhale, twist. And if you like, and when you're ready, just slowly coming back down. Coming back round. Okay. So just taking a moment here, hands connecting with the floor. We're going to inhale. Palms together. Exhale. Hands to your heart. 2 more times. Connect with the floor. Inhale. You may notice the skin touching the temperature of the palms. Sometimes we notice, sometimes we don't. Pull it back down. Stay with the beat of your own breath. Use your own inner voice. You can follow my voice or copy the words. Noticing the palms together. Longer exhalation to reduce anxiety. Keep that in your mind's eye. So this is a posture called legs up the wall. Very technical. This is great when we need to sleep. Okay. At this time, our energy is high, our anxiety is high because we need to get stuff done. Okay. So this is really good for sleep and it's called legs up the wall. It impacts our parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so I'd like you to really take your hips up to the wall, because if we do it without, our bottom ends up about 6 inches away. So really scooch up to the wall. I'm aware this is not a wall and it's also lovely. So if we're at a wall, take our legs up, so you can do it on your bed, up against the wall, take your arms out to the side. Also, it's great on a seat. So if you've got a seat, and then just to let your calves just go down there. And I'd invite you, if you like, and when you're ready, to inhale calm. Exhale, relaxation, let go. Inhale calm. Exhale, longer exhalation, let go. Do this before bed. Do this if you need to feel grounded. Kids love doing this as well. Release and let go. I'm now going to invite you to come down onto your back, and hug your knees into your chest. Hug your knees into your chest. And allowing the knees to fall out to one side, arm in the other direction. Letting the chin roll from one shoulder to the other shoulder, like seaweed in the ocean. You may want to incorporate your breath here, inhaling, calm, exhale, let go. Inhale, calm. Exhale, let go. Bringing the knees up and over to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, a longer exhalation, let go. Great when you wake up in the morning. The longer exhalation, let go. And if you like them, when you're ready, coming back up, having a little rock from side to side. Maybe a little shake out of the hands and legs. And I'm going to invite you now, if you like, and when you're ready, to get some cushions or a blanket. Or something that might resemble that. Okay, it took me about 15 years to get one of these, and it's all flattened because I sit on it all the time. So you can use towels are good, rolled up. Okay, and I'd like you to place the edge of the blanket or the bolster where your sort of bra strap would be, or the mid-spine, okay? So the mid-spine is where gravity takes us up and pulls us down. So it's that mid-spine we're going for. And I'd invite you now to make yourself as comfortable as you can. I've got a funny neck, so I need to make it a little higher. Okay. Arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and release. Really great for reducing anxiety. And if you like, you might want to bring the soles of the feet together. Really switch on the calm inhalation. Noticing the cool air entering your nostrils. Exhale, release. Whole body. The wave of relaxation. Let go. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. Inhale, calm. Exhale, release. Eyes open or closed. Or somewhere in the middle, you choose, you decide. Stay here for as long as you like, as long as feels good for you right now. This posture activates our parasympathetic nervous system and reduces anxiety. Longer exhalation reduces anxiety. You may want to channel your inhalation down into your lower belly. So your lower belly fills up like a balloon. and the side ribs and the top half of your body in your head. And then exhale. Release and let go. Connect with your own breath. Merge with your breath. If you like, and when you're ready, slowly coming into a really comfortable position on the floor. If you're cold, put a blanket on, put your socks on, whatever you may need to do. Put a blanket over you. Feeling gravity pulling your body down into the earth, pulling your spine into the earth. Any issues with your lower spine, please have your feet flat on the floor and your knees folded into each other, because that long leg, it'll be very uncomfortable. And I'd like you to squeeze your feet together and squeeze your hands, squeeze your arms, squeeze, 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 and release. And then your right foot, I'd like you to squeeze your right foot and calf. Squeeze right into the whole of the right leg. Squeeze into the hip. Release and let go. Left leg. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Release and let go. Both legs tight. Squeeze. Release and let go. Squeeze your buttocks. Squeeze the organs in the tummy. Tight, 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 tight. Release and let go. I'd like you to squeeze your right arm. Make a fist with the right hand. Squeeze the shoulder up. Release and let go. Other side. Fist with the left hand. Squeeze. Tight, 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 tight. Squeeze it out. Get rid of that tension now. Squeeze. Let it flop. Both hands together. Tight, tight, tight. Release and let go. With your face, I want you to really squeeze your eyes together. Scrunch your nose up. Stick your tongue out. Let go. Let's do it again. Squeeze the face together. Squeeze the arms, squeeze the legs, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the belly. Squeeze. Tight, tight, tight. And release and let go. Take some easy breaths here. Release and let go. And if you like, and when you're ready, beginning to deepen your inhalation, lick your lips, have a swallow with your fingers, with your toes, and have a stretch. And I want you to have a yawn, really. There's always a yawn knocking about, so really stretch and get a yawn out. Great. And slowly rolling onto your right hand side, and we roll on our right hand side so we don't crush our heart. However, if the other side's better for you, just do that. So coming into a comfortable seated position. Just noticing the temperature of your body. Hands to the floor either side. Inhale. Paint the rainbow. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. Gaze up, smile. You may notice the temperature of the palms and the contact. Slow it down. One more time. Exhale. Thank you for today. The main point here around anxiety is that we inhale for 4, exhale for 6, if that's easy to remember. It's the longer exhalation. We're going to impact our parasympathetic nervous system. So rather than being in fight and flight, which we have all been at points over the last couple of weeks, we need to instantly begin to exhale, okay? And also, can we release some of the tension out of our body by tensing and release. Okay. I'd also invite you to take the breathing, the in for 4 and out for 6, take it outside when you go walking. Can we inhale for 4 steps? Exhale for 6. And it feels weird to slow down, especially now. So just notice and be curious how it feels to slow down. So you're taking your yoga breath, your breath. You can inhale calm, exhale, let go. Remember, if you're feeling super anxious, blow out the breath. Okay. Yoga is about practice, so we've got to keep practicing. So I encourage you to practice. Okay. Good luck, go well, and I'll see you soon.